Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that I believe lives in each and every one of us. It's that spark, that potential that sits quietly within, waiting to be awakened. I call it your inner greatness. Greatness begins with self-awareness because before you can achieve anything extraordinary, you must first know who you are at your core. Self-awareness is the foundation on which greatness is built. It's about understanding your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, and your motivations. Often people get stuck chasing someone else's idea of success, believing that if they just follow a certain formula, they'll reach greatness. But true greatness isn't found by following the crowd, it's found by uncovering your unique path, and that requires deep introspection. When you become aware of your strengths, you gain clarity on what you're truly capable of. Every person has innate talents, gifts that set them apart. But those talents remain dormant until you consciously recognize them. Ask yourself, what are the things you excel at effortlessly? What are the areas where you shine without much effort? Once you identify these, you can focus on refining and mastering them. Because greatness doesn't come from trying to be good at everything, it comes from being exceptional at what you're naturally inclined toward. On the other hand, self-awareness also means being honest about your weaknesses. This doesn't mean you should focus on your shortcomings, but rather acknowledge them so they don't become roadblocks on your path to greatness. It's not about feeling limited by your weaknesses, but about understanding where you need help or improvement. Those who are truly great are not the ones who never fail, they are the ones who know how to navigate around their weaknesses or turn them into strengths. Self-awareness gives you the insight to ask for support when needed, or to invest time in learning and growing in areas that matter. But beyond strengths and weaknesses, self-awareness is about knowing what drives you. What are your core values? What motivates you to get up every day and push forward? When you understand your deeper motivations, your journey to greatness becomes more focused. You stop chasing superficial goals and start pursuing the things that truly matter to you. This is where passion and purpose align. You begin to operate from a place of authenticity, and when you're authentic, you're naturally positioned to achieve greatness because you're doing what you were meant to do. Self-awareness is also the key to emotional intelligence. It helps you manage your emotions and reactions, especially in times of stress or adversity. People who are self-aware don't get derailed by their emotions, they stay focused and in control. They understand how they affect others and how their actions contribute to their larger goals. Emotional intelligence, born out of self-awareness, allows you to build better relationships, communicate more effectively, and lead with empathy, all of which are critical components of greatness. At the end of the day, greatness isn't about reaching some external milestone or accolade. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. And that journey begins when you take the time to look inward, to reflect on who you are, what you want, and how you can leverage your unique qualities to achieve something extraordinary. Success comes from consistent disciplines, and this is one of the most fundamental truths in achieving greatness. Many people think success is about big, dramatic efforts or having some secret formula that instantly transforms your life. But the reality is, true success is the result of small, disciplined actions repeated consistently over time. It's the daily habits, the routines, and the focus that ultimately lead to exceptional outcomes. The challenge most people face is not in identifying what they need to do to succeed, but in maintaining the discipline to do it every day. It's easy to start with enthusiasm, to set goals and make plans, but it's much harder to sustain the commitment needed to reach those goals. This is where discipline comes into play. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Consistent action, no matter how small, is what creates momentum. Think of it like planting seeds. When you plant a seed, you don't see results immediately. It takes time for the seed to grow, and it requires consistent nurturing, watering, sunlight, and care. The same principle applies to your goals and dreams. The seeds of success are planted with your daily actions, and with patience and persistence, those seeds will eventually grow into something remarkable. The key is to stay disciplined long enough for the results to manifest. One of the main reasons people struggle with discipline is that they overestimate what they can achieve in the short term and underestimate what they can achieve in the long term. They expect immediate results and get discouraged when they don't see instant success. But greatness doesn't happen overnight. It's the accumulation of effort, of showing up every day and putting in the work that leads to lasting success. Small, consistent actions compound over time and create exponential growth. Each day, each effort builds on the one before it. Another critical aspect of discipline is focus. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, and it's easy to get sidetracked by things that don't matter. Consistent discipline means having the focus to prioritize what's important and to ignore what's not. It's about creating habits that support your goals and eliminating behaviors that don't. Successful people don't rely on willpower alone. They build systems and routines that make discipline easier. They structure their environment and their time in a way that naturally leads to success. Discipline also requires resilience because the road to success is rarely smooth. There will be setbacks, challenges, and failures along the way. But when you're disciplined, you don't let these obstacles derail you. You get back up, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. Discipline is what keeps you steady in the face of adversity. It's what gives you the strength to persist when things get tough. Ultimately, success is not about one big moment or a single breakthrough. It's about the accumulation of many small moments, the result of consistent disciplines applied over time. Every action you take, every decision you make, is either moving you closer to your goals or further away. When you commit to disciplined, focused effort day after day, success becomes inevitable. It may not happen as quickly as you'd like, but with persistence, the results will come. Your associations shape your potential in ways that are often more profound than you might realize. The people you surround yourself with have a significant impact on your mindset, your actions, and ultimately your success. There's a popular saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This means that the individuals in your circle either elevate you or hold you back, whether you're aware of it or not. The influence of those around you is subtle yet powerful. Think about it, the conversations you have, the attitudes you're exposed to, and the behaviors you witness all shape your thinking. If you're constantly around people who complain, doubt, or settle for mediocrity, it becomes easy to adopt those same habits. On the other hand, if you associate with individuals who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to be better, your own mindset starts to shift towards growth and achievement. High achievers understand the importance of their environment, and that includes the people they allow into their lives. If you want to unleash your inner greatness, you need to be deliberate about who you surround yourself with. Seek out those who are already where you want to be, people who embody the traits you aspire to develop. When you're in the presence of greatness, it rubs off on you. You begin to see what's possible, and your own potential expands. But it's not just about surrounding yourself with successful people for the sake of appearances. True associations should be built on mutual respect, shared values, and a genuine desire to see each other grow. Look for people who hold you accountable, who aren't afraid to tell you when you're falling short or not living up to your potential. Real friends and mentors challenge you to be the best version of yourself, not by criticizing, but by encouraging you to rise higher. These are the people who believe in your greatness, even when you might not see it yourself. At the same time, it's essential to distance yourself from toxic relationships. Negative influences, whether they come from friends, family, or colleagues, can drain your energy and hinder your progress. These are the people who doubt your dreams, discourage your efforts, or try to pull you back down to their level. While it might be uncomfortable, sometimes the best thing you can do for your own growth is to step away from those who aren't supporting your journey. Protect your energy and focus it on building relationships that nurture your potential. Another critical aspect of associations is the importance of mentorship. If you want to grow, find someone who has already walked the path you're on. A mentor can provide invaluable guidance, helping you avoid pitfalls and navigate challenges more effectively. They can also open doors to opportunities you might not have known existed. But mentorship is a two-way street. You must be willing to listen, learn, and apply what you're taught. Those who achieve greatness understand the value of learning from others' experiences rather than trying to figure everything out on their own. Additionally, your associations are not limited to just the people in your immediate environment. In today's world, you have access to a vast network of knowledge and inspiration through books, podcasts, and online communities. You can choose to associate with thought leaders, experts, and innovators, even if you don't know them personally. By consuming content that elevates your thinking and challenges you to grow, you're effectively surrounding yourself with a higher level of influence. In the end, your potential is deeply connected to the quality of the relationships you cultivate. Surround yourself with people who believe in growth, who are striving for excellence, and who uplift you in meaningful ways. When you do that, you'll find that your own greatness is not only unleashed but amplified. You become a reflection of the company you keep, and by choosing your associations wisely, you're actively shaping your future and your capacity for success. Developing an unshakable mindset is essential for achieving greatness and navigating the inevitable challenges life throws your way. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, your goals, and yourself. It's the mental foundation that either propels you forward or holds you back. To unlock your full potential, you need a mindset that is resilient, focused, and unyielding in the face of adversity. At its core, an unshakable mindset begins with belief in yourself and in your ability to overcome obstacles. Many people falter not because they lack talent or opportunity, but because they doubt their own potential. And doubt is the enemy of progress. If you don't believe you can achieve something, you've already set yourself up for failure. Developing a mindset of confidence and self-assurance is the first step in building mental resilience. This doesn't mean arrogance or overestimating your abilities, but rather a deep, quiet belief that you have what it takes to succeed, regardless of the difficulties ahead. An unshakable mindset is also built on the ability to embrace challenges rather than shy away from them. Too often, people view challenges as threats or roadblocks, something to be avoided. But those with a strong mindset see challenges as opportunities to grow, learn, and improve. They understand that every setback is a stepping stone to greater success. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about using failure as feedback. When you adopt this perspective, challenges become less intimidating and more like puzzles waiting to be solved. You begin to approach life with curiosity rather than fear, knowing that every experience, good or bad, contributes to your growth. One of the hallmarks of an unshakable mindset is persistence. Life will test you. There will be moments when it feels like everything is going against you, when nothing seems to be working, and when giving up seems like the easier option. But those with a strong mindset don't quit. They push through, even when the path is difficult and the future uncertain. Persistence isn't just about working hard, it's about maintaining your determination and focus, no matter how long it takes to see results. It's about having the patience to let your efforts compound over time, trusting that the seeds you've planted will eventually bear fruit. A key aspect of developing an unshakable mindset is learning to manage your emotions. Emotional control doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but it does mean not allowing them to dictate your actions. High achievers understand that emotions are temporary, but decisions made in the heat of emotion can have lasting consequences. When you have an unshakable mindset, you learn to take a step back, assess situations objectively, and respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This emotional intelligence allows you to stay calm under pressure and make decisions that align with your long-term goals, even when the immediate situation is stressful or overwhelming. Another important factor in cultivating a strong mindset is resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after adversity, to recover quickly from setbacks and failures. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way, whether it's personal loss, professional setbacks, or unexpected obstacles. The question isn't whether you will face hardship, but how you will respond to it. An unshakable mindset enables you to view setbacks not as the end, but as part of the journey. It helps you maintain hope and motivation even when the odds seem stacked against you. Resilient people don't allow failure to define them. They use it to refine their approach and come back stronger. Finally, an unshakable mindset is deeply rooted in a sense of purpose. When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve and why it matters to you, setbacks and challenges become easier to endure. Purpose gives you a reason to keep going when the journey gets tough. It acts as your compass, guiding your decisions and keeping you focused on the bigger picture. Without a strong sense of purpose, it's easy to get discouraged by temporary difficulties or to lose sight of your goals when things don't go according to plan. In conclusion, developing an unshakable mindset is not something that happens overnight. It's a process of continuous growth, self-reflection, and practice. It requires you to believe in your own potential, embrace challenges as opportunities, persist in the face of adversity, control your emotions, and maintain resilience through setbacks. Most importantly, it demands that you stay anchored in a strong sense of purpose. When you cultivate these qualities, your mindset becomes a powerful tool that propels you toward greatness no matter what challenges come your way.